Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we are taking a first look at Headquarters World War II, a game which comes out today. Today's video is actually the second mission in the German campaign. We played the first yesterday, and yeah, we are in the process of sort of outfitting our forces for the second battle in this campaign, which is the retreat to Caen. So in the first battle, we fought on the beaches and in a town just off the beach as the British were coming ashore. We were given the order to withdraw back to Caen, and now the British paratroopers are in control of the bridges over the River Orne and the Caen Canal. The bridges lead straight to the Allied landing area. If we capture those, we will be able to drown the enemy in the waters they came from. The number of enemy paratroopers is small, and they are well aware of it. Get ready for ambushes, recon first, moving in second. The good news is you will have tank support. Panzers will quickly douse their vigor. If you play to your strengths, this mission should be easy enough. I doubt that it'll be easy. I'm assuming the enemy will get armor support from the beaches or something like that. Although, in theory, if we're retreating to Caen, we should be retreating away from the beach, maybe caught between the enemy on one side and the enemy on the other, but if that's true, in theory, maybe we can overrun the enemy airborne. We'll see. This is a turn-based, hex-based war game, for those of you who are unaware, although it does its best to hide the fact that there's hexes involved. So let's go ahead and overhaul our troops in this mission. I had been thinking we'd get rid of the Kugelwagen, but I actually think it's probably worthwhile having this if we're dealing with a lot of potential ambushes and things like that. Having an extra recon asset is smart, I think. I do think we're going to replace our flamethrower unit. I was going to do mortars, but I wonder if having, like, full-blown artillery might be more useful. Do like a 15-centimeter SFH. Swap the flamethrowers out. Flamethrowers feel like they'd be more useful in a defensive scenario or an urban scenario, but in this particular mission where we're going to be having to move toward enemies, I think it'll be more useful to have artillery. It's going to cost a pretty penny if we do artillery. Let's do mortars. So we'll swap those guys out for mortars. And then, does anybody have the ability to level up? This Panzer unit can level up. So we'll go ahead and level these guys up to accurate. Gives them more accuracy with their unit. I think it's the only one. These guys are just short of it. Any heroes to assign? Adolf Reinhaus is assignable to infantry. Okay, so I guess we'll just give him to the machine gun infantry unit. Damage is double. Restores crew at the start of the turn. Commanding presence. That feels useful for machine guns. And then exit out of there. Our officer skills lets us upgrade some stuff, so we do know we have some armor. I like the idea of scout infantry and scout vehicles not triggering. Oh, do I have to do retribution first? Triggering amp Overwatch in this particular mission. Although maybe actually... Well, we don't have any artillery, do we? Technically morale. Yeah, let's do the shooting practice. More accurate artillery, I think, is going to be useful. Alright, so let's go ahead and start, and let's see what this mission looks like.
Today is not getting any better for us, comrades. We were supposed to fall back to defend the two bridges leading over the Orne and Caen rivers. Not only have the Tommy paratroopers already beaten us to them, but we seem to be in the dark with our radio communications too. We must retake what we've lost. Drive the enemy off those bridges, and the fatherland might still have something to celebrate today.
Alright, so we're mounted up in trucks again. Is this our whole force? I thought it said you get tanks. So maybe we get these AI tanks over here, because there's some Panzer III. There's a Panzer III and a Panzer IV opposite of the bridge. So maybe we'll get those assigned to us, but it looks like for now we've got to go ahead and drive forward. I would think we'd want the recon car out front, guys, not the armor.
Panzer awaiting orders.
Makes me a little nervous, but can we? It's a nighttime battle, isn't it? It looks dark. What if we do this? Let's go ahead and air recon.
Now we have Luftwaffe recon support.
All right. No sign of enemy troops out that way, so I guess we'll move forward. I do worry that they may be on the opposite bank of the river.
Transport awaiting orders. Moving out.
We're actually going to go ahead and have the
What's our destination, sir?
mortar troops jump out here.
Mortar squad reporting. Orders received.
They can issue some cover fire, I
Engine
guess.
warmed up and ready. Transport on its way.
What is our recon mission? Now to locate enemy forces.
Heading to new position.
We will find the enemy. Starting scouting mission.
All right,
Now
no
to
sign of the
locate
enemy there.
forces.
Moving out.
Okay, so we did our recon. I don't have anything to bomb at the moment. So let's end the
Last
turn.
radio message we received was from the Panzerwaffen. Our armored support has
Armored support's been stopped by Tommy fire to
We're
the
in a bad
south.
way, but if we can help them out immediately, then we could get that armor moving again.
Okay, Tommy fire to the south. So what? Enemy troops in these houses?
Transport awaiting orders.
If that's the case, we need to disembark these
Transport on
guys
its
ASAP so they don't get themselves blown up in
You have
these
scouting work for
trucks.
us? What's our destination, sir? Heading to new position.
We got 40 frickin' turns, so...
MG squad ready to deploy.
Recon reporting.
Still no sign of the enemy,
Ready
huh?
to serve the fatherland, sir. Orders received.
Engine warmed up and ready.
Rifleman reporting.
Transport
Got all
awaiting
these
orders.
trucks just sitting in the open
What's
in
our
this roadway.
destination, sir? Ready to deploy mortars. Engine warmed up and ready. Transport awaiting orders. Moving out.
What orders, sir?
Panzer ready.
Alright. I suppose we'll end the turn again.
The enemy took our field HQ as well. I don't know if that means it's the Tommies causing the problems with our radios, but we still need to deal
Alright, so they
with
took our
this.
field
Let's
HQ, which
take
was
it
part of
and
the
see if
mission
we
for
can
the
get our
British.
communications back.
But they're on the other side of the town. Capture the radio tower. Do not destroy the building. Okay. I like that we have air support now. That's a nice little thing.
Recon awaiting orders. We will find the enemy.
Oh, shit. Destroyed. Oh, I didn't do the... Oh, okay, that got off to a great start. I was going to say I didn't do the...
Scouts reporting.
Overwatch doesn't apply to
Scouts
you,
heading
did
out.
I didn't...
Soldiers,
Ugh.
form up.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
We didn't even get a
targets
visual
first.
on what
What's
ambushed
our
us. So there goes the
destination,
Kugelwagen.
Engine warmed up and ready.
That was, I guess, a
Transport
pointless
awaiting
investment for
orders.
us.
Panzer awaiting orders.
We'll keep our tank here. I don't want to
Mortar
get it
squad
killed.
reporting.
The enemy is making use of our vehicle repair workshop.
Okay,
I find
it's
it
just hitting us with
if
all
they were
sorts
allowed
of
to take it from us at all.
secondary
More
objectives
so
here.
If they are allowed to keep it, take it back.
We're gonna guess if it's gonna give us 3 tanks, though. We're gonna be dealing with some tricky
What orders, sir?
wickets.
We'll locate the enemy. Move, move.
Overwatch and spot it. All right, so here's some paratroopers here.
Rifleman reporting.
Ready to deploy mortars.
Mortars can hit them from here. Just don't shoot short.
This. Check coordinates and fire again.
Fire for effect.
This. We must do better.
All right, let's reinforce these guys.
Reinforcements have arrived.
What orders, sir? Onwards!
Tell us where
Kind
to
of
deploy.
surprising the enemy's not doing
You have
more
targets for us, sir.
to
Ready to
oppose
serve
us.
the fatherland, sir.
The truck was destroyed over here, so it probably was just these airborne. Let's move our armor to the other side, like right by the bridge. They'll be a little bit exposed here, but they can hopefully take out this enemy airborne unit here. Says they demoralize them at the very least.
You have scouting work for us?
Okay. Alright, finished them
Minor
off.
damage only.
Nice. Okay.
Scouts heading out.
Panzer ready.
What's our destination?
I guess
sir?
I can use these trucks as
Mortar
recon
squad
too.
reporting. Engine warmed up and ready.
Not
Transport
necessarily
awaiting
ideally suited for that, but one thing I'm not a huge fan of in this game is it does feel like the scale is a little bit smaller than I would like.
Now we begin.
Okay. These fights just feel
Scouts
small generally.
We'll locate the enemy.
You're gonna spot someone, then,
Enemy
aren't you?
spotted.
Where? Mortar team over here? Okay. Okay.
Panzer awaiting orders. Moving.
Now we have Luftwaffe.
We'll go ahead and have our dive bombers hit this enemy artillery. Oh, I just used recon, didn't I? I'm dumb.
Dive bomber support.
But there's no other enemy troops around them either. Now we'll use our dive bombers.
What orders, sir? Move! Move!
Alright, we'll stick in these buildings here
Soldiers, form up. Moving out.
as we move over to...
MG squad ready to deploy. Affirmative.
Ready to deploy mortars.
As you wish, sir.
Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to deploy this infantry over here to get the tanks on our side, same with the scouting troops. And then we'll have the machine guns set up in sort of an overwatch position over the bridge to support the eventual crossing of the bridge, and the mortars in position to provide fire support for that. Oh, shit. Is that a Piat? No!
Now we begin.
We just lost one of the tanks we could have
Scouting
used.
work for us?
I guess that's the game's penalty. If you
Scouts
don't
heading
get
out.
to your tanks soon enough, the enemy will destroy them.
We'll locate the enemy.
Enemy position discovered.
Give me a break. They're frickin'
Scouts
Piats.
Ready to serve the fatherland, sir.
March! What orders, sir? You have targets for us, sir.
My artillery won't be in range.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
If I can get that tank over there
What's
on our side,
destination,
then...
sir?
Riflemen, reporting. You have scouting work for us?
Reinforcements in 2 turns. Let's hold off attacking. I want to try and minimize the damage my own troops take. Hope they were shooting at my infantry. Looks like they were. And they didn't actually hurt them. Meanwhile, they moved, and our infantry in this building was able to overwatch them. they didn't destroy the tank at least. Jesus.
Now we begin.
What orders, sir? Fire again, and don't miss this time. Verdammt! a
God damn it,
miss.
you suck.
A good kill.
Alright, we destroyed them.
Panzers are clear and back in the fight.
Nice. Okay, so we lost the 1 Panzer III, but we did get the Panzer IV to our side.
Panzer awaiting orders.
Soldiers, form up.
I don't know
Onwards.
if we fully cleared everything on this side of the river, but probably good enough to start
Mortar
prepping our
squad
move
reporting.
across the river.
Understood.
Tell us where to deploy. Setting up a new position. Ready to serve the fatherland, sir.
Alright, we don't have good intel on what's on the other side of this bridge here. We've got
MG
units that are
squad
set up
ready
to
to
be able to
deploy.
support on, at least in the right near the bank of the river.
Panzer ready.
But we should be able to get some recon next turn, so...
Now we begin. Panzer awaiting orders.
Scouts reporting. Move, move.
Can this
Ready
tank
to
not
serve
move?
the fatherland, sir.
Riflemen
It's just in a rough spot.
moving out.
Alright, meanwhile we do have reinforcements available to us, so let's reinforce the
Reinforcements
tank
online.
fully. Give me
Now we
recon
can
over
look
here,
for
like I don't know if there's anything over here.
Ready to deploy mortars. Orders received.
Intel seems to think not. Oh man, that was pretty rough. They got mortars still in this building, at least we know that now. And they nearly destroyed our infantry
Now
there.
we begin.
Dive bomber,
Dive
try and
bomber
finish these
support.
guys off. Got him. Alright.
This war has taken its toll on us all.
Let the
March.
infantry pull back a
What
bit
orders,
so maybe
sir?
we can reinforce
Scouts
them.
heading out.
Panzer ready. Orders received.
Move those Panzer IVs forward.
Engine warmed up and ready.
Okay. Our
Now
foot soldiers
we
are
begin.
pretty badly battered.
Panzer awaiting orders.
You have scouting work for us? We'll locate the enemy.
Ready to serve the fatherland, sir.
What orders, sir?
We should be able to get reinforcements, not this turn, but next, or 2 turns from now.
You have targets for us, sir.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
Soldiers, form up.
Now we begin. Now we have Luftwaffe recon support.
See you do a recon on the other side of the bridge. The enemy is not...
Transport awaiting
I'm using
orders.
transports as bait.
Transport on its way.
Alright, we took one of the objectives.
Heading to new position.
Okay. They're probably going to destroy that transport, but I will use it as bait.
Panzer ready. Panzer awaiting orders. Forward. Ready to serve the fatherland, sir. Panzer ready. Panzer awaiting orders.
He can't move this way? Is it because... Oh, it's the stupid car in the way.
Moving. Orders received.
Scouts reporting.
Okay. We're leading the way with a truck
Now we begin.
to try and detect the enemy.
What's our destination, sir? Moving out.
Overwatch from where? They got shot at, but I'm not sure where from. Meanwhile, we did get reinforcements, so we're going to give those to the infantry. They're the most badly hurt.
What orders, sir?
Ready to serve the fatherland, sir. Panzer ready. Panzer awaiting orders. Forward.
You have scouting work for us? Move! Move!
We'll move our scouts across the river here. We'll move the infantry here behind them, and then the Panzer IV behind that.
Tell us where to deploy.
Mortar squad reporting. Engine warmed up and ready.
We'll hold the truck there. It'll probably get destroyed, but at least I think if the enemy proactively attacks it, it'll reveal their position.
Engine warmed up and ready.
And then the units stacked behind can finish it off. Oh, enemy armor. At least they're shooting at the trucks.
Now we begin.
What is this anyway? A Cromwell? Well, I'm glad you revealed your position, sir, because now I can use my dive bomber on you.
Panzer ready. Moving. Orders received.
You can't penetrate its frontal with your gun?
Scouts reporting.
Well, that's bad.
Scouts heading out.
Panzer awaiting orders.
What orders, sir? What orders, sir? Onwards!
Ready to serve the fatherland, sir.
Alright, at least the Panzer II can. Or the Panzer IV can, so it's longer gun.
Panzer ready.
Alright, well, at least the Panzer III, which is more of an infantry support tank, and it's got that shorter barrel, can go for the enemy in this building here.
A miss. Reload now.
You have scouting work for us?
Ready to deploy mortars.
MG squad ready to deploy.
You have targets for us, sir. As you wish, sir.
Then our mortars can move forward here and hit these guys. Well, you're not going to destroy them, but you'll at least make them upset. Maybe they'll run into the open.
But not enough! Soldiers, form up! Minor damage only.
Got him. Okay, so our recon
Enemy
troops
destroyed.
finished off that paratrooper unit. Meanwhile, the enemy Cromwell is badly damaged, not destroyed yet.
Panzer awaiting orders.
Hopefully they don't hit our Panzer III too hard.
Ready to serve the fatherland, sir.
Heading to new position. Moving out.
Alright.
Now we begin.
The enemy really not move?
Panzer ready.
Alright, well they didn't move, so we'll finish off that Cromwell. So it's destroyed. I'm confused if the primary objective is to secure the area. What's the deal with the radio? Like, are we supposed to not take the radio tower?
We've seized a key point. Paratroopers are falling back. Secure the position and prepare for enemy counterattack. Our
Hold
radio
the key
communications
positions.
are still down. I have no means of talking with command. I know this much, though. The Colonel will want us to hold the bridges with all we've got. Do not let the Tommies push us back again, comrades.
Riflemen
Comrades?
reporting.
Alright.
We'll locate the enemy. What orders, sir?
So perhaps I should have held off on
Awaiting
taking
your
that
orders, sir.
objective
Mortar
because now the
squad
enemy's
reporting.
going to come in a counterattack.
Transport awaiting orders. What's our destination?
We don't know where from, if they're going to come behind us or in front of us.
Ready to serve the fatherland, sir.
That radio tower is
Forward.
a desirable position to hold, though.
Panzer ready. Tell us where to deploy. Now we begin.
So we have to hold for 5 turns? I'm guessing they'll come from behind. I have a truck behind us in the rear, which should detect if the enemy's coming, I would think.
Panzer awaiting orders.
But that recon building.
Ready to serve the fatherland, sir.
I'm a little nervous about moving my tank,
Orders received.
as I should have been. Jesus, we nearly got destroyed. We probably will get destroyed if we don't.
Panzer ready. Forward.
Those paratroopers are a pain in the ass.
Our next shot will do more damage. Direct hit. Panzer awaiting orders. Fool, you missed. Ready to serve the fatherland, sir.
Scouts reporting.
Can our mortars get in range? Probably
Ready to
not.
deploy mortars.
Moving MG to there.
Soldiers, form up.
You have targets for us, sir. Engine warmed up and ready.
Well, let's hope the bad guys don't
Transport on its way.
finish our Panzer III off. I'm a little too aggressive, I think, in this one, but
Now we have Luftwaffe recon support.
the problem is the recon's not too valuable because it doesn't detect units that are basically in cover from air. Hey, they didn't destroy it. Spotted. Alright, so enemy troops are coming up behind us.
Now we begin.
MG squad ready to deploy.
Mortar squad reporting. Understood. This! Check coordinates and fire again.
Panzer awaiting orders.
Mortars might be OP in this
With
game.
all our enemies.
Alright, we'll move our tanks back here.
Riflemen reporting. Moving out.
Ready to serve the fatherland, sir.
And reinforce the
Reinforcements
tanks,
have
so we'll get them fully reinforced.
Orders received. Forward. Moving.
I should have known better than to do that.
What orders, sir?
What orders, sir?
Move! Move!
Ready to deploy mortars.
I'm just using my trucks in the rear to delay the enemy assault. Please don't destroy my tank. Damn it!
Now we begin.
Well, they got armor too.
Awaiting your orders, sir. Panzer ready. Orders received. Tell us where to deploy. Panzer awaiting orders. MG squad ready to deploy.
Okay.
You have targets for us, sir.
It wants me to not destroy that building.
Orders received.
Soldiers, form up. March.
Yeah, we'll move behind the smoke, and hopefully maybe we can move in there and assault that those paratroopers. Meanwhile, I do have an airborne unit that's ready as soon as we can hit them.
Now we begin.
We overwatched and hit that enemy armor as it came up, and it didn't seem to do any damage. We'll hit them with a dive bomber
Dive
now.
bomber support.
Nice, 3 hits.
Ready to serve the fatherland, sir.
Got him.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
All right, we'll move our machine gun to this edge of the bank of the river so they can cover the objective.
You have scouting work for us? Scouts heading out.
Mortar squad reporting.
Okay, so I can't actually...
Riflemen reporting.
God damn it. I wanted you to get into that building.
Onwards. A minor hit only.
So I think you can engage these guys with small arms fire and take the radio tower
Minor hit only.
slowly.
Ready to deploy mortars.
Mortars are gonna Well, with the enemy at 3 stars, I think we can probably pull back, but we'll hold off for now. What's the... I should have done recon. What's the recon say over
Now
here?
we have Luftwaffe recon support.
There we go. Enemy infantry here.
You have targets for us, sir. As you wish, sir.
Mortars are still out of range.
Panzer ready.
I don't want to move the panzers onto the bridge. That
Tell
would be
us
a
where
little
to
too
deploy.
exposed, so we'll hold off for now. They'll probably move into our overwatch, and our tank will fire anyway.
Now we begin.
What orders, sir?
I wonder if our infantry are outside the
Minor
the
hit
firing arc
only.
of the airborne over here, because the enemy's not shooting back at us.
A minor hit only.
We should get that next turn.
Mortar squad reporting. Understood.
MG squad ready to deploy. A miss. Reload now. Hit confirmed.
Ready to deploy mortars.
Didn't we see something here? Might as well shoot. There's no reason not to.
Our shots cannot beat their armor.
Oh, there's an enemy armored unit there?
Our shots cannot beat their armor.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
Interesting. We don't see anything, though. Maybe it just says that when you're blindly firing. I don't know. Machine guns are shooting at something. So our hero MGs, 6 hits. Holy
Now
crap.
we begin.
They just wiped out that enemy infantry unit moving on the objective.
Soldiers, form up. A
Alright,
minor
boys,
hit
can you move
only.
forward and take this radio tower?
Moving out.
Take it next turn. Do I have to have units actually on the hexes?
Panzer awaiting orders.
I'm a little confused why it says
Forward.
hold the objectives.
Our next shot will do more damage. A direct hit. Moving. Orders received. Tell us where to deploy.
You have targets for us, sir. Orders received.
There, we got him.
What's our destination, sir? Mortar squad reporting. Heading to new position.
Rifleman reporting.
We are holding it. That's the confusing part. Meanwhile, our MG continues to shred those enemy troops trying to move through the open. Oh, enemy tank. At least it's a Stuart, so definitely not as big of a threat. Although it's hitting us
We've done
pretty
what we can,
effectively.
but the enemy has us surrounded and outgunned. Once they close their trap, we will be left with no choice but to surrender or die. Scheiße. The Colonel won't like it, but there's nothing brave about fighting a battle you've already lost.
Okay.
I'm pulling us out while there's still a chance. Fight your way through the Tommy Circle to the southeast road. Salvaging our lives out of this godforsaken day will be victory enough.
Okay, so it wants me to evacuate.
What orders, sir?
Radio station captured, but we're still only getting static from command.
So where's it want me to evacuate units to? On the other side of the bridge. Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Ready to deploy mortars.
MG squad ready to deploy.
Hey, MG, you're in a great position. Just wreck those guys. Man, that MG with the hero unit is so OP. That's nuts.
Ready to serve the fatherland, sir.
Alright, we can't move back
You have
without...
targets for us, sir.
Can we drop smoke?
Panzer ready.
All right, so the smoke prevents us from moving into an enemy overwatch position as we pull it back across the river, which is,
As you wish,
I mean, at the end of the day, that's what we wanted to do. So
Panzer awaiting orders.
drop the smoke behind us, pull back
Awaiting
through the
your orders,
smoke.
sir.
Engine warmed up and ready. Moving out.
Where was the other objective? The workshop's over here?
Soldiers,
We could try and move
form
our
up.
infantry that way. There's probably a bad guy
Scouts
over
reporting.
there.
We'll locate the enemy.
Ready to deploy mortars. Transport awaiting orders.
We'll keep the infantry in an overwatch over the bridge for the moment, while the rest of our troops
Now
pull back.
we
They'll kind of be a
begin.
rear guard. Enemy armor looks like it
Ready
might be trying to
serve the
pursue.
fatherland, sir.
2 to 5. What is that? I'll take that, please. Some kind of enemy armor. Probably a Stewart.
Oh, you missed.
How'd you miss? God damn it. They hit every time. At least it was deflected.
Our next shot will do more damage.
You have targets for us, sir.
Tell us where to deploy. Panzer ready.
Mortar squad reporting.
Alright, just drop your mortars on top of the armor. You probably won't do anything, but... Nice, you got a hit there and did 1 damage.
MG squad ready to deploy.
Apparently your MG has a chance of damaging the enemy tank too. It is a Stewart, but I don't think MGs would do much against it.
Shaying off their armor.
Still, it hurts their morale. Looks like they're technically demoralized.
Shots on target.
And almost destroyed now. Alright, we'll pull the infantry back. Or
Panzer awaiting
MGs
orders.
back.
Ready to deploy mortars.
Ready to serve the fatherland, sir.
Transport on its way.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
What orders, sir? Move! Move!
Alright, we got 2 of our units across the bridge.
Riflemen reporting. March!
There's got to be an enemy in this workshop, but we'll see. Spotted by what? Enemy armor?
Now we begin.
Okay.
What's our destination, sir? You have targets for us, sir. Understood.
Panzer ready. Tell us where to deploy. Setting up a new position.
Man, these
Panzer awaiting
MGs are
orders.
struggling to...
Forward.
We'll move the tank back to support the MGs. I don't want to lose the MGs. I know units reform
Our next
after
shot
they've
will do
been
more damage.
destroyed, but what I don't know is if they
Dive bomber support.
lose their hero units if they're assigned, so I'd rather avoid that. So, destroyed that enemy infantry unit that's in
MG
pursuit.
squad ready to deploy. Ready to serve the fatherland, sir.
Mortar squad reporting.
Scouts heading out. What orders, sir? Onwards!
Okay, spotted an overwatch. Huh. Yeah, let's not fight that. Oh my god. They might destroy our whole unit before we have a chance to move again. Yep. Damn it, I thought I'd have a better chance if I didn't shoot. And we finished off that Stewart. Meanwhile, they're...
Now we begin.
Moving MG to there.
What is this? Cromwell?
Panzer ready. Awaiting your orders, sir.
God, the MG is so good. Just single-shotting the whole enemy.
Panzer awaiting orders. Tell us where to deploy.
Ready to deploy mortars.
Drop smoke. Give our boys cover. I'm worried about that Cromwell.
MG squad ready to deploy.
Engine warmed up and ready. Heading to new position. You have targets for us, sir.
All right, we got 3 of the 4 units across the
Ready to
bridge.
serve the fatherland, sir.
I'm waiting for that MG
Now
unit.
we begin.
Enemy keeps trying to pursue us. They
Awaiting
keep
your
moving
orders,
across
sir.
the bridge toward us.
Panzer ready.
All right, they got a 1-2, so they can't destroy us on this
Your
hit.
next shot will do more damage.
All right, reinforce.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Son, march
Got him.
ship. Tell us where
Eat
to
shit.
deploy.
God damn, it is so satisfying to just wreck him with our MGs
Affirmative. Panzer awaiting orders.
as we withdraw.
Mortar squad reporting. Orders received.
You have scouting work for us?
We'll locate the enemy.
MG squad ready to deploy.
Now we begin.
Awaiting your orders, sir. Setting up a new position. Ready to serve the fatherland, sir.
As you wish, sir.
Scouts reporting.
Never should have moved the infantry down that road. I should have moved them through
Now we begin.
the tree lines.
Move! Move! Ready to deploy mortars.
Tell us where to deploy. Panzer ready. MG squad ready to deploy.
Here they come. That's a lot of infantry. I'm guessing they just keep spawning more and more units.
Now we begin.
Awaiting your orders, sir. Panzer awaiting orders. A miss. Reload now. Fool, you missed. Moving MG to there.
You have targets for us, sir. Understood.
No, really? You can't shoot that way?
What orders, sir? Scouts heading out.
And they got wiped out. For fuck's sake.
Tell us where to deploy. Moving.
Alright, we're not even going to try and take that. We've already lost
Now
way too many
we
men.
begin.
MG squad ready to deploy.
We've made it out. Just. There's no shame in it, comrades. We're not the only ones forced to retreat.
So we have
Taking
achieved
over
4 of our
crucial
6
defenses along
secondary
the coast.
objectives.
It has been a hard day for the
Or
fatherland.
4 of our 6 objectives.
But we're at least still alive
Failed
to
1
find glory
secondary.
another
And we
day.
really got
Countless
shot to
more of our
pieces. Which
countrymen who aren't
the units will get
so
re-raised. We
Victory
just
for the
won't have as much
fatherland.
experience. Tank destruction badge. And we got the Panzer IV got added to our core unit. So apparently your core can grow from battle to battle. It just, you can't choose for it to grow. Like, it must be assigned to you, I guess. Anyway, we lost a rifleman and a scout, a Kugelwagen, a Panzer III, and 3 trucks. The enemy lost 1, 2, 3, 4 riflemen, 2 anti-tank teams, an MG, a mortar, another anti-tank team, 4 paratroopers, 2 Stuarts, and 2 Cromwells. Like, it felt like we were getting our asses kicked, but at the end of the day, that's not a bad result. Like, KD ratio sure favored us. That being said, all these units were lost, and they had to be fully replenished. Next battle's Villers-Bocage. You can see here, go to the unit. Here's our core. They added the Panzer IV. We have 1,000 prestige to spend on upgrading units. In fact, if we wanted, we could upgrade that Panzer IV to what? What would be better than it? Nothing. Nothing. We can't even have a Tiger? It's Villers-Bocage, or however you pronounce that. We should have Tigers, shouldn't we? We can upgrade our Panzer III to a Panzer IV. That might be useful. Or a Stug. I'd be tempted to take the Kugelwagen also and upgrade it to something more useful. Recon is important, as you can tell from that last battle where we kept getting ambushed. But I think airborne units, paratroopers, have specific cover advantages that other units don't have. So that might have been sort of a unique scenario, too. Still, I'm assuming we're going to run into more armor, so maybe swapping mortars out for an 88 would be worthwhile. I don't know. Meanwhile, that MG unit sure got a lot better. Panzer III also got better. Didn't quite get to level 2. Elusive would be good for the scouts. Meanwhile, did we get any more heroes? Yeah, it's just the one guy we still have. And then officer skills, we got one more skill point. Ooh, when you destroy units or rout an enemy, you gain 1 attack. That could be useful. Oh, we don't have that yet. We've got to... So we can either have armor doesn't trigger an enemy overwatch. That feels really useful, especially if you're trying to scout with armor. Based on our current makeup, I think that'll be the most useful. So you can see the next battle is the Battle of Villers-Bocage. The British are taking advantage of the breach in our defenses near Villers-Bocage, and we must immediately put those attempts to rest. You must counterattack and capture the town without delay. The Tiger tanks will support... Okay, so we do get some Tigers. Support your attack, which should allow you to destroy the expected British tank reinforcements. However, be mindful of the narrow streets, as it can become a death trap for any tanks. So this looks like a much more urban battle. We probably want to keep a fair amount of our infantry because of that. We don't have any anti-tank infantry, but I'm thinking with the Tigers and with the armor we already have, as long as we got infantry moving through the buildings on our flanks, we can probably be fairly safe just using our armor. I'd like to keep the mortar unit too, since being able to have some mobile-ish artillery would be useful, I think. But we'll see. In any event, guys, I've been going for about 47 minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Headquarters World War II. Comes out today on Steam. Link in the description if you're interested in checking it out. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. And without further ado, this is... Or not without further ado, but until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying, once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'm out.